Hey Vipers, how's it going? I'm Paulo and welcome back again for another review. Today we have another mod review, okay? Today what we're going to be talking about is called the Genius 150 watt box mod. That takes two 18650 batteries that are sold separately. This was sent by a friend of mine at the factory to review for free for you guys, okay? It's a really beautiful box mod, and I'm going to tell you guys right now so you guys can sit down and watch it because I think it's worth it. This box mod costs $43, a 150 watt temperature control box mod that the temperature control actually works, okay? It reminds me of the Snow Wolf. Not the box itself, but the chip. Because if you put a nickel coil on it or a titanium coil on it, it does temperature control automatically. And if you put a candle wire on it or a stainless steel wire on it, which you guys know I love stainless steel, it will do it in wattage mode, okay? It will not do temperature control unless you have an Ni200 or a titanium wire on it, okay? It's automatic. There's no menu screen. I mean, you can see your watts, you can see the temperature you're working on, you can see the volts that you're working on, you can see the coil that you have, how many ohms it has, and that's it. You can turn it on and turn it off, and that's basically it. But we're talking about $43, guys. It's all made out of aluminum. A really nice box. It reminds me of the IPv3, I guess, and the Sigeli 150 watt box mod, except it has more cuts on it and more things going on, okay? More designs, which I actually like. It looks pretty cool. Has this big X in the middle. But the part that I really like about it is this. I mean, can you guys see that? We'll see it up close. But it has like a skeleton with a cowboy hat on and a cigar in his mouth. And it says, Genius 150 watts. Like a glass back door. Really, really nice. It's lightweight, really lightweight. Holds two 18650 batteries, as you guys can see. Magnet back door. The back door doesn't make any noise. Buttons make a little bit of rattle. But yeah, we'll get to see that all up close. Let me just take another hit out of this. I'll show you the buttons. The buttons are really cool. They look really nice. But it's all made out of aluminum. For $43, guys, let's check it out and see if it's worth it, okay? Then we'll come back up. I'm going to do dry burn tests so you guys can see if this really works in temperature control or not. And then we'll come back up and I'll give you my final thoughts about it. See you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, so here we are close and personal with the Genius 150 watt box mod by Beyang. Okay, this is the box. Here you have some specs on it, if you can see that. Open up the box. We get a user manual written in Chinglish. But it's well explained, you can understand it. Here you have the dimensions of the box, which I'll tell you in a minute, and how to use it. But the menu feature is really simple to work with. It kind of reminds me of the Snow Wolf 200 watt box mod. Okay, it'll automatically detect if you have a nickel wire inside or a titanium wire. That's all it reads. It's nickel wire and titanium, no stainless steel, okay? It's automatic. As soon as you put your tank in or your RDA in, it will detect automatically what is the ohms of the coil, and it will stay, and as you fire it will go up, and then when you stop pressing your fire button, it'll go back down to what it read initially, okay? It will detect if it's nickel, it'll work in temperature control. If you use stainless steel wire or Canthol wire, it would automatically work in power mode, okay? So it's a pretty simple machine to work with. So that's the book, and here's your mod. Okay, it says Beyang on top, it has this big X on it. Then you have this Genius 150 watt, okay? A really nice powder coating on it. It's blast surface painting, okay? And it's all made of aluminum. So let's pull it out. That's the box. Really nice layout on the sides. Chrome. Okay. These edges look really nice. Okay, and you got chrome on the inside. Look at this fire button. The fire button. You got your plus and minus button. It has these cutouts for your fingers, which is really cool. And a big menu screen, OLED menu screen. Okay, you got vent holes for your battery. Up on top, you have a spring-loaded 510 pin connector, which is made out of stainless steel on the outside, and on the inside, if I'm not mistaken, it's copper. I'd say it was copper. Okay, but it is spring-loaded, so let's try that out. It's a soft spring, but it is spring-loaded, okay? It's soft, but it makes perfect contact with everything I put on top of it. Okay, and now let's look at the back. Okay, the back door, you have a magnetic back door for your two 18650 batteries, which are not included. You have to buy them separately. So let's take a look at the back. Look at this, guys. Is that beautiful or what? Has like glass. Then you have like this skeleton with like a cowboy hat on and a cigar in his mouth. I mean, this panel is beautiful, or this back door, whatever you want to call it. It is really, really, really beautiful. Only seeing it up close, but it's really nice, like this mirror finish on it. Okay, so let's get some batteries in this baby. So here's the box, and here is the mod. Okay, let's put some batteries in it. Okay guys, so to open it, you have like this little notch at the bottom here. Just pull it up, and you see the insides, okay? Here's some vent holes for your chip, which is inside here. They say the chip is from e-cig. I'm not sure if it is or not. I didn't open this up, but they state that it's an e-cig chip. They don't tell me what e-cig chip it is, but they say it's an e-cig chip, so I don't know. I never worked with an e-cig chip that doesn't have a menu screen, so I really can't tell you guys which one it is, but it's pretty clean on the inside, really nice. You got 4 magnets, okay, 2 on each side, top to bottom, and you have the 4 magnets on your door here. Fits really nice. Okay, the back door doesn't move around or anything. I'm going to be using Samsung's 25Rs, and it is marked here. You see the plus and the minus. You got it on the bottom here, minus and plus. It does have protection, and I'll give you guys a protection in a minute, but let's put the minus in and the plus up on this one, or plus down in this case. Okay, it has like this little ribbon to pull it out when your batteries are done with. Put the back cover back on. That's how it looks, and it's on. 5 clicks to turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice bright screen, not bad. The batteries do move around. The buttons do move around. Okay, on the fire and the plus and minus. A little. It's not that important to me, but I just think I should point it out to you guys. Okay, so what do we have here? Here you have your battery level, right? On top here, we have our ohm reading right here. Real time your volts. Then you got Fahrenheit or Celsius, whatever you want it to. And on the bottom here you have your watts settings, okay? So you press plus and minus. Goes all the way up to 150. All the way down to 5 watts. Okay? And it can go all the way up to 7.5 volts. Just so you guys know, okay? Press the plus and minus button. You go into your temperature settings. Bring that up. Okay? It does a round robin. It starts at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. All the way up to 660. Well, round robin. Okay. I'll tell you guys. It goes from 100 degrees Celsius all the way up to 350 degrees Celsius. 212 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 662 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so what we can see here is that, see that if I press the minus or the plus button, you move from Celsius to Fahrenheit, okay? And to move it around, you press the minus button. Okay? It's going down. And it'll lock again. So it's at the minimum of 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Back to Celsius, back to Fahrenheit. Now if you want to bring up, like you want to be in Fahrenheit, it's at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. You press the plus button, it'll go up. Okay, vice versa. It doesn't round robin, but when it locks in, if you press that button again, it'll move to Celsius to Fahrenheit. That's about it. Okay guys, so I grabbed myself this brand new RDA. It's called Druid RDA. I will be reviewing this really soon, okay? This is the building deck on it. I built an NI200 coil. It's a 26 gauge, 3mm diameter, 10 wrap coil. Okay, and it's reading at, what is it reading at? 0.9 ohms, right here on top, okay? 0.09 ohms, 0.09. And it's at 250, let's bring up the temperature, I guess. Let's bring it up to 420. Let's see if this works. If it will detect nickel wire or not. I hope so. And I'm at 71 watts. You can see that at the bottom here. So let's fire it up. Oops. It's cutting down here on the watts. Okay, I'm firing it. You guys can see I'm pressing the button. Let's check it out. Burned a little. Just a little. Okay, nothing too bad, not too shabby. You guys can see that. Okay. I guess let's bring it up a little. Let's bring it up to 450. Going down. 460. All right. 460. Let's see if it cuts off. Bring it back so you guys can see that. I'm gonna press the fire button. Okay. Well, it does do temperature control, that's for sure. If it didn't, normally when it's working in watts, okay, if you're using stainless steel, and I'll show you guys with the stainless steel, or using Cantol, this will go away, okay? The Fahrenheit or the Celsius will go away, and it'll only show you the watts. But since it's still showing when I fire it, that means it is doing the temperature. I just wanted to make sure that it will cut off, and it does, okay, because it's a dry coil. So yeah, let's see how it burned at 460. That burned a little. Okay, guys? But that's at 460 degrees Fahrenheit at 71 watts. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, for a $43 device, are you guys kidding me? The box is beautiful. Really, really, really nice. Now let's see if I put, this thing's probably hot. No, it shouldn't be hot because it didn't work. It would turn off. So I just want to show you guys what I mean. I'll put my stainless steel coil on top from the Velocity and show you guys that it will turn off the temperature control and just light up the watts, so you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, it's exactly like a Snow Wolf. If it's not working temperature control, it'll just light down and you'll just see the watts on it. So it should ask me for a new coil. Wait a minute. If it's like the Snow Wolf, first you press the button, no atomizer, let's put one on, and hopefully it's gonna ask me if it's a new coil, which it should. Yeah, it did. Awesome. Okay, so we'll press the up button, yes. If it is, press yes, up. Okay, now it's reading at 0.16 ohms, which is exactly correct, okay? Now if I fire it, this Fahrenheit should turn off. Okay, so let's see. See, guys? It's working in watts mode. So let me take a hit off this. For one reason, it's a bummer, because the stainless steel wire, it won't read it in temperature control. It's automatic. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no nickel purity settings on this, okay? So yeah, stainless steel and Cantol, it will read automatically in watts. It'll shut off your temperature. And if you have an NI200 coil or a TI coil, that will stay lit up and it will be working at the temperature you have it set on and the watts, okay? So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to show you guys. These buttons I think are made out of aluminum also, okay? There's no menu feature on it. It's all automatic, just like I said. I think it's like the Snow Wolf. It's all the same. Okay, there's nothing to set on this. It's all automatic. It'll read your coil. It'll stay on the coil that you put on it nice and cool, as long as you put it cool. The first setting you put on it is what it's going to stay on. If you fire it, it might go up, but then it'll go back down to the setting that it was set for when you put the fresh coil on it. Read your volts in real time, your watts, and that's about it. Okay, you can the only thing you can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the system is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll turn on. It will lock your button at about, I don't know, let's say about after 10 minutes, I think. See, it's locked. But you can't lock it with it on. You have to turn it off and turn it back on, then it'll be locked. Okay, you can't lock it while it's on. If you press the 5 clicks, it's just gonna lock it. Okay, now it's ready to fire. 3 times, it's not gonna do anything. If you press the 2 buttons, it's only gonna go from the Fahrenheit or Celsius to your watts. That's all it's gonna do. It'll just move from one side to the other. Okay, and that's all it does. Plus and minus doesn't do anything. Nothing. Okay, it's a basic menu screen. Okay, guys, so let's go back up to FaceTime, and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts about it. See you guys next. Okay, guys, so we're back. Let's talk about pros and cons before I forget anything. Yeah, let's start with the cons. It's not a con, but it probably is. Like if you're a beginner and you want to move up to box mod and you think it's really cheap and it's pretty cool looking and stuff, you want to get one because it's cheap, right? Don't forget, you need 2 18650 batteries that you have to buy separately, and it does not have a charging port, okay? So you need to buy a charger for this mod. So you're talking about $43 plus $10 these batteries, another $20, so it makes it $63 plus a charger, which is around $20. So you're talking about $83, okay, guys? Don't forget that. It's not a con for me because I have chargers. Of course I have chargers. And if you're just talking about the mod, it's a good price. It's an awesome price. If you're talking about a beginner going up, or it's going to come out to $83 around that for you guys, okay? If you already have mods, you have batteries, you have chargers and everything, guys, for $43, I'm sorry, but this thing looks badass. It really looks badass. I notice everyone at the coffee shop looking at me, and I do it on purpose. Like, I'll be like this, you know, like, just showing off. I mean, who the hell wouldn't if you had a box like this, right? Seriously. Okay, let's go back to the cons. Sorry, you guys, sorry. But that's just the truth. Maybe the button rattle, they can fix this. Like if you put some kind of rubber inside the buttons, it wouldn't rattle anymore. What else can I tell you bad about this? Battery life is pretty good. I mean, it's 2 18650 batteries, so that's not bad. Cons. I can't see anything else about it, man. I mean, no menu screen. Yeah, there's no menu screen on it. I mean, if it reads it, if you put the NI200 coil on it and you're lucky, but we just did the dry burn test, it read it, okay? But it's kind of confusing that you can't put it in, you know what I mean? Like, you're dependent on the chip. You put an NI200 coil, what if it doesn't read it? You know, you're going to be working in watts. But it's been working fine, okay, guys? It's not a con. I'm just telling you guys, I wish I had the menu screen so you can do that, okay? But it doesn't. But neither does a Snow Wolf, and it's been working fine for me for the last, I don't know, 6 months, I don't know, 4, 5 months, something like that. It doesn't matter. When the Snow Wolf came out, I bought it, and it's been working fine. And it's almost the same thing. If it's not the same, I don't know. They say it's an e-heat chip, so I really don't know. But the menu screen is nice, it's big. All your information is on it. I mean, it's nice, it's a nice screen, like you guys saw on a close-up. The pro that I have about it, first is the price. It's the design on it. I mean, I love it. The battery life on it, 2 18650 batteries. The fact that it's been working fine, I don't have to worry about it. I'll stick my stainless steel wire on it. I don't mind working with it on watts mode. I even like it better because it's more power. And even if I am starting to get a dry hit, I usually notice it, okay? But that's because someone's been vaping for a while. You should know when you're about to get a dry hit. I mean, by now, I know, so I guess a lot of advanced users know that already. So I like working in watts mode. I do. But yeah, if I do want to stick like a tank on top of this that comes with pre-made nickel wire, I don't have to do anything. I just press the button and I guess just lower my wattage or whatever and vape on it, and it's going to be working in temperature control, and I'm safe, you know? And it'll cut off like you guys saw, and it's working fine. So for $43, that's the only thing I would have to waste because I have like 2,000 batteries and the charger and everything. It's an awesome mod. Really lightweight, and it's beautiful. So I recommend it. I'll leave the links on the bottom for you guys to check them out. It's I don't have it here, but I'll leave the links on the bottom, okay? From the company that you can get it from. Any retailers that want to get this, it's the same person. It's Alan. I'll leave the link to the contact for distribution, okay? If you guys want to contact Alan personally on Skype, you can contact him to order like 10 or 15 or 20 mods. I'm almost positive if you put this on the shelf, it's going to go out fast. For the price that it costs, everybody's going to at least look at it. That's how I'm positive. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope to see you all on my next review. Don't forget, you guys stay safe, rock on, and vape hard. ViperVaporPT is out for the next one.